Merry Christmas, and welcome all you good little kids to a very Christmas special. This is a very special time for us to sing songs, play games, and find out if you're on the naughty or nice list. Now I know you all have been working very hard this year, and this is the time of year where I'm working my hardest too. Which begs the question, why are we doing this now? I get that it's Christmas season, but aren't I a big enough name to draw eyes in September? You know what? Never mind. It's fine. What's done is done. Well, there's no better way to get into the Christmas spirit than singing a Christmas carol.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who would've known? Ho, 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 who would've known? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney, my buddy's friend Nick. I'm still awake for a midnight snack. Santa sees before I turn back. I ask him, you wanna hang for a bite? He says yes, just to be polite. Ho, 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 what do I do? Ho, 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 just us in a room. Time is passing, tick, tick, tick. Uncomfortable silence with good Saint Nick. What is new is work, all right. You caught me on my busiest night. Oh, that's right, I'll let you flee. Maybe we could hang in a couple of weeks. Ho, 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 that sounds great. Ho, 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 we'll find a date. Out of my house with the jump and a whoop. We should only hang when we're in a group.
Sorry, do we have anything besides milk? No, it's fine. It's just, I was 18 when someone first asked what I wanted to drink, and I said milk, and it has been 2,000 years, and not one other person has asked if I still want to drink milk. I mean, how many adults do you see drinking milk these days? Nope. No, it's fine. It's too late. Don't worry about it. I wonder who that could be. Come on in. Why, it's the mailman. It must be time for letters to Santa.
Oh, you sure got a lot of letters in there. What's it, like your birthday or something?
It's not my birthday.
Oh, so people are writing you letters for somebody else's birthday?
No, it's Jesus' birthday, and I'm Santa Claus.
Oh, cool. Tell your friend I said happy birthday.
Anyways, let's see what the good girls and boys want for Christmas. What?
I'm Bug. You introduced yourself, and so I thought it was only polite to say my name, and it's Bug.
I wasn't so much introducing as explain. You know what? It's nice to meet you, Bug. Thank you for delivering my letters. We'll see you next year.
Oh, I'm not leaving yet.
Well, this interaction is finished, so...
But you have my mail bag.
Okay, that's actually a good point. Well, you could hang out back there. We have plenty of craft services. Help yourself.
Thanks. I think I'm good here for now, though.
What? Why are you looking in the camera like that?
Oh, well, you were doing it earlier.
Well, that's because I was talking to them. You're talking to me.
I could sing a song.
No, you're not gonna sing a song.
You're doing a Christmas special with no songs?
No, we have plenty of songs. You're just not... Bug, I appreciate you making your way all the way up here to deliver my letters. I know it's outside of your normal route, but you're not like a character in this.
Oh. I get it. You don't think delivery people are cool enough to be characters?
No, I'm a bit of a delivery man myself.
Well then, delivery person to delivery person, can I ask you something? Have you ever fallen asleep while driving your route and you wake up when you hit a bump in the road, but you're too scared to check what it is, and so you just keep driving and pretend like you didn't bump anything, but now every waking moment of your life you're haunted by the thought that you might have killed someone or something?
Why don't we just... Let's find out what the children have written me this year.
Dear Santa, I have been oh so good this year. I made my bed almost every single day and always ate my vegetables. For Christmas, I want the new iPhone with the sparkly case and AirPod Pros. Love, Melanie.
Good kid. Not that good. I mean, the making the bed stuff was a lie. She gave up after like 2 weeks. Well, why would she lie about that? I mean, she knows I know, right? I'll tell you what, Melanie. You'll get last year's iPhone, a shiny case, and the normal AirPods. All right, who's next?
Dear Santa, I've tried my best to be good this year. I hope I did okay. I guess for Christmas, I just want a bike. It can even be a used bike. As long as it works well enough to get me to my Gammy's house so she doesn't get too lonely. Love, Derek.
Now that's a good kid. That's a really good kid. Oh, what a nutcracker asking for a used bike. I would have given him a Harley if he asked for it. Well, kids, this is an important lesson. Always know your worth. Let's see what we have next.
Santa, I don't want any toys or anything for Christmas. I have more than enough. I want to give some of what I have to people that don't have as much as me. But what I do want for Christmas is for everyone in the world to feel love in their heart. I know that I have love in my heart, and I want other people to feel that too. And just maybe, the world could be a better place. Thank you, Santa. I love you. Joshy.
Now this is a very special Christmas wish. This shows that one child can change the world with selflessness and compassion. Too bad I can't make it come true. Joshy's on the naughty list. He watched Austin Powers Goldmember at a sleepover. That's a PG-13 movie, and Joshy's only 10. That's not allowed, Joshy. Well, you know what would help you get on the nice list? If you practice your counting.
Hello, Christmas kids. Are you ready for some Christmas counting? How many presents are under the tree? One! That's right. Let's see what it is. A used bike. Yikes, that is not in good shape. Christmas cookies. How many do you see? 1, 2, 3. You did it. Let's take a bite. Is that coconut? I never got the whole coconut thing. You know, it's not just the taste, it's the texture too. Look, the whole family is around the table. How many glasses of eggnog are at the table? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got it. Don't forget to sprinkle cinnamon. Now, how many stockings are hung by the chimney? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. What was that? Whoops, looks like Aunt Eileen accidentally broke 1, glass. Now, how many ornaments? Oh, what the? Wait, how many of those eggnogs were Eileen's? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, dang, she's pretty. Oh, I hope that's not. Aunt Eileen! You can't even keep that one eye open. Not now.
I've got some questions for you kids. How many years has it been since I was past my prime?
Eileen.
How many people even look at me anymore?
Eileen, you are hard to miss.
I mean, look at me in that way.
Okay, gross.
Now, which one of yous has an uncle with a tight little ass?
King questions to our kids sure is fun, but I think it's time for a nap.
All right, have a good little nap, you little kiddos, you.
No, not for them.
Ho, ho, ho. She should be put in a home, am I right? Speaking of, I just heard some news about some good little children who are traveling to nursing homes to sing Christmas carols to the elderly folk. I have a friend who I know would love to hear all about it. Oh, Sprinkles!
Yes, Santa?
Sprinkles, you love children, right?
Oh, yes, I do, Santa.
What about children who sing Christmas carols?
Oh, I absolutely adore children who sing Christmas carols.
Now what about children who volunteer their time to sing Christmas carols to lonely elderly folk?
Santa! Oh, those kids have to be so special indeed. Just thinking about it fills me with Christmas spirit.
Well, we have a group of children just like... I should say we had a group of children just like that, but their bus got ran off a cliff and now they're all kaput, so you know what to do.
No, Santa, please don't make me incinerate their toy.
You know it must be done.
Can't we just give them to some other children?
Each Christmas toy is made special for a good girl and boy. You know that rule. Now light up my fire pit and torch them. Oh, you thought I was too harsh on Sprinkles? Too callous about a busload of children dying? Well, I see you when you're sleeping, I know when you're awake, and I also have seen every single person die in the last 2,000 years. That's like 50 billion deaths that just pop in my head at any given moment. So sorry if I don't mourn every single one so I can make sure to get Christmas presents to you gingerbread buttholes on time. And sorry if I've learned to cope a little bit so I'm not constantly thinking about humanity's mortality and my lack thereof. About the fact that I have outlived and will continue to outlive even the elves because yes, they die too. That is until the 90s when I decided to build an elf that would never die, just like me. Once upon a time, in my workshop, I built a little helper who was a robot. He could build toys even quicker than I, and an added bonus, he'd never die. But the other elves thought he was weird. You're not like us, they all jeered. So they banished him to the worst job of all, making those old, creepy troll dolls. Then one Christmas, an illness befell the North Pole. Elves were yakking by the handfuls. They got so behind on their list of toys, only one elf could save Christmas for the good girls and boys. Santa walked up and asked the robot if he might save the day just like that reindeer whose nose shines bright. The robot thought and thought before he decided to say, "Are you kidding me? This is a joke, right? I've suffered constant workplace harassment from these so-called bringers of cheer, and now you want me to work overtime in the holiday season to cover their little elf butts? And you're not innocent in this either, big man. Sure, you've never directly disrespected me, but this all happened under your watch. It's bad management. You did not make me feel safe or appreciated. I'm out of here. Good luck getting someone else to make these trolls. What even are these things? These are ridiculous. There's no way in like 20 years they'll make a comeback with a popular musical cartoon franchise.
Like, you know those cartoon movies where the biggest selling point is the name of the actors? And you think about all those actors in one room together and you're like, I don't think James Corden and LeBron James would really get along. But maybe they do. I don't. What do I know? I'm just a freak robot, right, elves? Which brings me back to my original point. I'm leaving. That Christmas, we learned a lesson so great. Don't be a jerk to your greatest teammate. Now that robot ended up moving south and disguising himself as a human to try to take over Christmas. His name is Jeffrey Bezos. When it comes time to buy your parents' Christmas gifts this year, I know it might seem easy to buy from Amazon, but I beg you, do not let Jeff destroy me. That's why I invited our friends at QVC here today. I'm with someone you kind of recognize from something who's going to share her hottest tips for this holiday season.
Thanks, Santa.
Let's start with dads. I always have the toughest time shopping for my dad. I mean, what do you get the guy who's passed down powers unbeknownst to any human? And really, is this just a curse?
Such a good point, Santa. Dads can be complicated. Almost as complicated as tying this tie. A tie is a great gift for any dad. Whether they're going to a fancy event they don't want to go to or a funeral, they'll always think of you.
Wow, a great and practical gift.
Not really. People don't need to wear ties to work every day, and even if they do, they probably have a lot already. A tie is the perfect way to say, I love you, Dad, but I don't know anything about you.
Okay, but what about people who know one thing about their dad?
Get him a book. A book is the perfect way to say, I only know one thing about the person who makes up half of my DNA. Maybe he's talked about baseball, or the Industrial Revolution, or war. Get him a book about it.
I gotta admit, that seems like a much more thoughtful gift.
Is it though? You're really giving your dad homework for Christmas. Just make sure you read the Wikipedia page so you can get all the highlights when you have to talk to your dad about all that boring stuff.
Wow, it seems like we have dads covered. Let's move on to those pesky moms.
It has never been easier to find a gift for your mom. Just get her a strange kitchen gadget.
Whoa, that seems pretty fancy. I don't even know what that does.
You don't need to. She'll figure it out, and then she'll go back to her old 5 recipes because she didn't need to branch out at this point in her life, and she didn't like to cook anyway.
Wow, that was easy. So, I still can't think of your name. Do you have any other hot tips for this holiday season?
Just, if you don't know what to get your parents for Christmas, don't get them some piece of junk. Just take them out to dinner. Get to know who they are and who they were before they had you and who they've become now that you're around.
Wow. That seems like kind of a lot of work. Remember, we're trying to beat out Amazon here.
Wow, you're right, Santa. Well, they are old, so why not get them some old CD from some old random guy they can stick in their old car? Something like this.
Oh, is that a Christmas album from Bobby Pickett, the guy who sang Monster Mash?
I don't know. I just picked it up from some loose pile of CDs. Let's give it a listen.
Yo-ho-ho! Look who it is, Mr. Bobby Pickett. What's it gonna be today, Bobby? The jack-o'-lantern jive?
Oh, Billy, I'm already the king of Halloween. And to be honest, I'm a little worn out from werewolves, fatigued from frightening. I want to spread some holiday cheer.
Whoa, okay, Mr. Christmas coming through. Well, okay, it's bound to be a big hit then. Let's get after this.
Well then, Billy, why don't you hit it?
Ha! Ha ha! My guy. All right, Bobby, here we go. Ready? Let's do it.
Santa's working in his shop, Late one night, building dolls and clowns and a pretty red kite. The clown has big, lifelike eyes with a tasty smile that is twice the size. The clown has coarse, blood red hair with teeny tiny hands and long fingernails.
Did we have a recording issue? That sounded great on my end.
No, Bobby. Equipment's fine. I just thought, we were gonna be doing a Christmas carol, not something scary.
It's not scary. I'm describing the children's toys. They love dolls and kites and all that stuff.
They do. It's just you spent the entire song talking about a clown, and clowns tend to freak out kids.
Well, that can't be true. The entire point of clowns is to make children laugh. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, sure. But why are you making the clown so creepy? It's, no one would ever buy a clown like that.
I'll have you know I was describing my exact favorite toy I had as a child.
Okay, that explains a lot.
What was that?
Nothing. How about this next time around we don't focus on the clown so much?
I do want cheer. On the other hand, I did have 3 more verses on the clown. But I guess we could skip ahead.
Hey, that's my guy. All right, we'll skip the clown stuff. We'll just go into some holiday cheer. It'll be great. All right, here we go.
Santa always knows who's been naughty or nice, and he punishes the children that could not suffice. He knows every deed that you did commit. Will you get coal from his flaming fire pit?
We really need to upgrade this equipment. I don't mean to be a diva, but I am Bobby Pickett.
Yeah, no, Bobby, the equipment's fine. It's just, we slip back into the creepy stuff. Punishments, pools of fire. I mean, what's next? A tour of hell?
Well, that's not the next verse, but I thought it was important to explain to children what would happen if they spent too many years on the naughty list.
Bobby, this is scary stuff you're talking about. Let's get away from this. We're scaring people.
It's not scary or non-scary. It's a factual representation of Santa's process. If you have a problem with that, you could take it up with the big man.
Okay, hey, Bobby, can we just talk about maybe something lighter?
Fine. We could skip to the part where Santa gives the children their presents. Is that light enough for you?
Yeah, Bobby, that's light enough for me.
But let's not forget which one of us has actually written a holiday hit. So maybe we cool it with stopping every minute to give notes, okay?
Yeah, because you're the only psycho who wants to write a Halloween song.
I'm sorry?
Nothing, Bobby. Let's just, let's hit it again.
He travels by dark with weird freaky deer. Then in your own home he will appear. That's when he starts to shuffle around, being quite careful not to make a sound.
He does the sneak.
He does the Santa sneak.
The Santa sneak.
Like a big old creep.
He does the sneak.
You'll never catch a peep.
He does the sneak.
He only comes in your sleep.
You know, I heard it that time. I actually think you might be right.
Yeah, am I right? And did you hear it that time?
Let's just scratch this Christmas album and we could try again for Easter.
Oh, great. The holiday with the 6-foot rodent. Okay.
Hey, what's the deal about hot guys playing Santa? Like, you have David Harbour and John Hamm playing him this year? Is it like a big joke, like Santa's so ugly it's hilarious that hot guys are playing him? Or am I like maybe considered hot and so of course a hot guy would be playing me? Well then, can you just go find out, please? Thank you. Oh, poor Bobby. He just wanted to be a part of the greatest holiday of them all.
What about Easter?
What are you still doing here? I gave you back your mailbag.
Well, yeah, but you offered me craft services.
Okay, go ahead then.
Oh, I'm not hungry right now. But I will be soon, and if I don't eat before I go, I'm going to be starving when I get home, because I don't know if you realize this, but it's actually really
Okay,
far to-
fine. Fine.
Hey, Santa, I was wondering, what about all the non-Christian holidays?
What about all the non-Christian holidays?
Well, there's a lot of them that take place this time of year, like Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Diwali. I mean, they're all important too, right?
Of course, they are all important.
Okay, so you think maybe we could do like a song about them?
That's a great idea. Unfortunately, we have a tight show. I don't think we could fit that in.
Oh. That's the only reason though, right? Is because of the time thing? I mean, you know about those holidays and you could sing songs about them if you wanted to, right?
Of course, I know about those holidays.
Right. I mean, because, you know, you're like 2,000 years old and you only work one day a year, like you've been saying. So, I mean, one would think that you would have used the time, at least part of it, to educate yourself and learn about different cultures and people with different backgrounds. You know, especially Hanukkah, because, you know, Judaism is a precursor to Christianity. And so when you think about it, I mean, Hanukkah's kind of like a part of Christianity.
You know what, Bug? I'm afraid I might have misjudged you. You have turned out to be quite wise, in some ways, even wiser than myself. I would like to give you some time to talk about whatever you celebrate, be it Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or Diwali, just whatever you would like to talk about.
Busted! I'm actually not religious. I don't celebrate any of them. I just know a lot because I read a lot of books. Well, not books exactly. I read a lot of subreddits, and I could do a song if you wanted about this thing I saw on a history subreddit the other day. It's about Dame Judi Dench and how she is not totally blameless for the Vietnam War.
You know what? We actually are quite tight on time. Let's move it along. We've talked a lot about what other people get for Christmas. But did you know Santa also gets a Christmas wish? And I always ask for the same thing. Let's take a look. Oh, I love that little fella. By far the best part of my year every year. Well, what about for all of you who don't know what you want for Christmas? Well, you know me, I can't help but give. So let me give you an opportunity you won't want to miss out on. Introducing my son, Frank Claus.
You know what's great about Santa's magical powers? No one knows how it works. But if you believe in it, you get free stuff. Now what does that remind me of? Oh yeah, cryptocurrency. But which crypto is the only one owned by the jolly old elf himself? The brand new Kringle coin. And I know what you're thinking. Aren't cryptocurrencies all falling at an alarming rate? Well, you big Grinch, that's what makes this the perfect time to buy. Prices will literally never be lower. Don't be a Scrooge making Bob Cratchit work on Christmas Eve. Let your money work for you. You'll be able to buy a big old turkey for all those poor little sick kids you meet. I guarantee it. Look, Christmas used to be the greatest time of the year, but now it's turned into just some soul-sucking consumer month-long spend-a-thon. People are purchasing beyond their means because they think that's the only proper way to get or receive love anymore. And you take these things and you just put them into your closet with the other things that you don't even need. And pretty soon you don't have room in your closet, in your mind, or even in your heart for what's really important. Something intangible. So, this Christmas, break the chains of consumerism by joining the blockchain, Kringle Coin, that intangible thing you need this Christmas. Well, I think it's intangible. I don't fully understand it yet. I'm partway through the slide deck. I can send it to you. Are you on LinkedIn? Let's connect.
I am sorry, everyone. I do not know what that was, but I am certain you should not invest in that. It's just hard because I have the whole Christmas thing, and as we all know, Mrs. Claus is a world-renowned surgeon. So my son doesn't have to work, but we want him to do something. And so he said he came up with this company and asked me to put on this whole big show to promote it. And I want what's best for him. But I also want us not to end up on a Netflix documentary for another crypto fraud. And I've just been stressed lately. Not about Christmas. It's actually really easy to travel across the world giving presents to every good boy and girl. It's just the family stuff, and the stress has been making me angry, and I've been taking that out on all of you, and I'm just sorry. I shouldn't even be checking the list twice this year because I should be on the naughty list. Dale, you can go. I don't deserve you.
It's okay, Santa. We all make mistakes, just like the bus driver who veered off the cliff.
Yeah, I guess we do all make mistakes.
Yeah, Santa, and everyone deserves forgiveness. Even for what you did to Jeff Bezos, which has had an irreversible, consequential effect on the planet. But hey, at least we get 2-day free shipping.
You're right. Maybe there's a silver lining in all this, too.
Yeah, and Dad, don't worry about me. I'll just invest in something else way too late. Maybe I'll get really into Segways or Beanie Babies or... Oh, you know what's making a comeback? Telegrams. They're like text messages, but on paper.
Thanks, everyone. I guess some good did come out of this. We learned that Christmas isn't just a time for giving, but it's a time for forgiving. Well, I have a lot of preparation left for my big day, so thanks for watching, and ho ho ho, Merry Christmas!
Hello? Anybody? I couldn't find the craft services. I'm gonna sing my song now. I'm bugging on a beat, bitch. Kris Kringle, Saint Nick, take your pick. I'ma slay you when you slay, murder weapon, ice pick. Ain't nobody gonna catch me, nobody gonna care about losing some random fat man that flies through the air. You's a bitch, while you give better presents to the rich. You work 1 day a year, I work 366. USPS stands for suck my. You
about to have a blue Christmas. Lilo and Stitch, you want that green and greedy shit like the Wicked Witch. I'm on that save Christmas shit like the Act 3 Grinch. Sipping eggnog, I beg for a nutmeg pinch. You say your elves love working here, I'm not convinced. Without them, you couldn't make a single toy soldier. You're a propaganda tool for mother Coca-Cola. You're a cop, an op, a corny joke. Bitch, don't come down my chimney if you don't want the smoke. It is crystal clear, Christmas is here, but Santa dropped the ball at every shopping mall. Kids sit on his lap, is up with that. Santa is a fraud, there is no God. Whipping round the North Pole, sipping cocoa in a sports car.
Well, now that seemed unnecessary.
Man, shut the up. I saved the love for February. You're a wage thief like Scrooge, a corporate stooge.
Young man, I don't like your attitude. Give me a chance, and I can explain.
Man, you just mad Mrs. Claus sucking off my candy cane.
Lies.
Nah, she went down as a birthday surprise. That's right, I'm Jesus in disguise. I'm the Postmaster General, authority is federal. You on your high horse on that North Pole pedestal. Whether snow, rain, or heat, every day I walk my beat. You give the people what they want, I give the people what they need. Jury duty, car, no utility bills. Handle package fragility, dexterous digital skills. You pass out candy and gifts, then brag that you can't miss. Facade of joy and love cover up your consumerist agenda. It's plain clear, fuck a white Christmas. This year I'ma make it rain, dear.